So I believe that Africa can be developed in the next 30 years. And I say this. And in fact, that's the drive that made me start Think Big for Africa. Okay. And then I subsequently started this podcast because I want to entice young Africans to think that way, that in 30 years, Africa can be developed. Okay. Now, to achieve that, Africa need a lot of its peoples across the world, people like you and me. Okay. So what do you think about that?
Well, good question. Being there for Africa doesn't necessarily having to own or run a business from Africa.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
I think I represent my heritage wherever I am.
Yeah, okay.
Especially in the time and age where people like both of us, we have a lot of bad rap out there, right? There's a lot of negative narratives about what we bring to the table and who we are, our integrity, our value system. So any African doing well anywhere in the world,
yeah,
is a bonus for Africa.
Yes.
The fact that I'm running a successful firm means that I know what I'm doing, and the success has not been impacted by my heritage.
Yeah.
Unlike the narrative out there. So making sure that I'm a person of integrity, making sure that my business is in compliance with local
laws
and international expectations, making sure that my employees are paid,
yeah,
making sure that I run a toxic-free work environment, making sure that as I grow the firm, I'm also giving people that look like me an opportunity to get ahead, give them a leg up on in terms of access.
Yeah.
That is me representing Africa.
Okay.
I started a program called the Foot in the Door Initiative.
Very good.
Which is a program that allows internationally trained lawyers to come into the firm the moment they land and gain some Canadian law experience right off the bat.
Very good.
I have someone that came in a week afterwards. He got in. As I'm talking to you now, a candidate is being interviewed downstairs in the boardroom.
Wow.
She came into the country a few weeks ago.
Wow.
These are the opportunities I never had when I came to this country. I didn't have access to. I could only drive by a law office and that's it. I didn't know anyone that could get my foot in the door. The only thing I ended up doing was factory work, labor work.
Ooh.
I'm not saying that it's a terrible job,
no,
but
of course not.
I wish I had started my journey earlier on if I had the access. Now I'm changing that around, making sure that people that come around within a week or two, they get into the system, they have a place in the firm. We have about 15 workspaces for them.
Wow.
And we're looking at partnering with other law firms across the country. They come in, they gain that experience right off the bat, especially professionals.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, in your profession, they can do. There's so many things they can start with. Yeah.
Yes.
They don't need to go to court. There are so many paperwork.
There's so many things they can do, and most importantly, they have access to cultural education. How the workplace works in Canada. Yeah. Completely different from where they're coming from.
Oh yeah.
Completely different. Having that education right off the bat, having the confidence that someone sees them as a lawyer. It took me about 2.5 years for me to meet my first mentor who saw me as a lawyer. Before then, I would tell someone in the warehouse that I'm a lawyer. They said, Charles, get out of here. What are you talking about? You know, it's so important to be seen as a professional, especially when you've left your comfort zone, you've left your familiar territory to a different country. You are suffering from self-doubt, imposter syndrome, self-esteem, and you're questioning your decision to leave your comfort zone to this unknown place. And all of a sudden, some lawyer tells you, you're welcome. The door is open. We have a place for you. Start work, you know, start getting some experience. So that is what the FIDI, the Foot in the Door Initiative, is doing.
That's fantastic.
And the reason why I brought that up is, I'm just letting you know that Africa does not only succeed when Africans work from Africa. Africa also succeeds if Africans, wherever they are in the world, are doing well and they're opening doors for other Africans.
That's, I mean, what you're doing, that Foot in the Door initiative is very, very vital. Okay, it's very, very vital.
Right.
Like you said, you didn't have that opportunity, and you are creating it for others.
Yes.
Who come. That's an initiative worth applauding. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Wow.